Welcome back is a night at one of America's most exclusive inns with a meal from a Three-Michelin-Star restaurant truly worth the hype and the hefty price tag? We're about to find out. In this video, we're taking you on a 2-for-1 journey. We're checking into a 5-diamond hotel that is also a 3-Michelin-Star restaurant. It's such a unique combination, it's one of less than a dozen in the world. This isn't New York, London, or Paris. This is a tiny, historic town in rural Virginia. Bring your appetite as we share the complete experience from check-in to check-out at the inn at Little Washington. We will tour the accommodations, review the service, and outstanding food. Welcome to Travel at Random. We're Trevor and Ryan. This channel started out of a love of travel. We're here to share unbiased and self-funded trip reports, hotel and flight reviews, and travel advice. We hope we inspire your next getaway. Check out our playlist in the description and browse the channel. If you enjoy the video, please hit that like button and subscribe to keep up with our latest content. Thank you for watching. Now, let's head to the countryside. Welcome to Washington, Virginia. This little town is at the base of the Appalachian Mountains and about an hour and a half by car and 70 miles west of Washington, D.C. First laid out in 1749 by a young George Washington himself, the town of Washington, Virginia is about 5 blocks long and 2 blocks wide, home to less than 200 residents. In the center of town is the main building for the inn at Little Washington. It was built in 1905 and was a gas station and repair shop before being purchased in the late 70s by current owner and chef Patrick O'Connell. The outside of this property in a quiet, rural Virginia town is contrasted with an extensive list of awards and recognitions, from dual AAA 5 diamonds for both the hotel and the restaurant, the Forbes 5-star award, and the only restaurant in the Washington, D.C. area to earn 3 Michelin stars and the Michelin Green Sustainability Star. The inn markets itself as a magnificent obsession of Patrick O'Connell. It has been his passion since it opened more than 45 years ago. The property has grown over the years and now includes multiple buildings throughout the town, with more on the way. Currently, there are 9 buildings catering to visitors, spread across the central part of the town. There are hotel rooms in the main building, the parsonage across the street, and in the Carter House. The Mayor's House, the Claiborne House, the Gamekeeper's Cottage, and the most recent addition, the Cardinal's Nest, are standalone accommodations. Each offer their own historic charm and decor. There is also a separate building for patios, a more casual restaurant, and the event venue with a shop. A new expansion is currently underway, which will add a pool and a spa in a brand new building, designed to blend in with the historical surroundings. The main building houses the dining room, monkey bar, tea lounge called the living room, and reception on the first floor, with 12 guest rooms on the upper floors. All of the buildings of the inn have been carefully designed and decorated, and each of the guest rooms in the main building have their own unique design and theme. As you explore, there's a bit of sensory overload. Everything is exquisitely decorated. Some may say it's over the top, but it's amazing and unique, and that is the point. The rooms were designed by Joyce Evans, a London stage and set designer. Sketches of many of her room designs adorn the halls in the main building. This is our 3rd time staying at the inn and our 1st time staying in the main building. We booked an intermediate room, and on check-in we're upgraded to a superior room, the Daniel Boulud room. Daniel Boulud is an award-winning French chef with restaurants around the world. We actually ate at one of his restaurants in Paris last fall. The room is about 300 square feet or 28 square meters and has a quirky entry of dark wood and mirrors. The foyer includes the closet with a safe, steamer, and ironing board, as well as the inclusive minibar and fridge. tea, and coffee station. Through a set of double doors, you enter the bedroom, featuring a king-size bed with a carved wood headboard. The room is decorated with a floral pattern wallpaper and drapes. It features a sitting area for two and a balcony which overlooks the conservatory below. It's compact, but has everything you need for a short stay. The materials, furniture, and finishes in the room are all high quality. Nothing is cheap. The lamps, the furniture, everything feels like it was hand-selected for this room. The bed, bedding, and pillows are excellent, and of the quality you would expect with this level of hotel. There's Wi-Fi in the room and a TV, but the joy of staying at the inn is getting the chance to disconnect. There is no cell phone reception in this town, so put your phone on airplane mode and enjoy a break. The bathroom is off the foyer to the side and features a single marble vanity with a good amount of counter space. There are Bulgarian amenities and plenty of fluffy cotton towels. There's a second room with a toilet and large shower. The inn provides housekeeping 3 times a day, with Turndown strategically aligned to take place while you're at dinner. Keep in mind, this is an inn and 3-Michelin-Star restaurant, so many guests come for just one night to enjoy the food. A stay at the inn is a whole experience. All accommodations include a welcome cocktail when you check in, afternoon tea, and a continental breakfast in the morning. Some packages include dinner, but every room booking includes a guaranteed dinner reservation. During our stay, we booked the Far From the Maddening Crowd package, and that seemed to be the case for others we encountered spending the night. One important note, the Michelin-Star dining room is not open Monday or Tuesday night, so if you are planning a visit and want to dine at the main dining room, check the day. The inn's second restaurant, Patios Cafe, opened in 2021 and is open every day for lunch from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. and dinner from 5 to 9, except Wednesday night. There is also a bakery open from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. daily. The moment you arrive at the main building, you are pampered by the inn staff. They'll greet you, bring you inside for a welcome cocktail, while they valet your car and take your luggage to your room. The inn does offer electric charging if you arrive by EV. Welcome cocktails begin in the Monkey Bar with its whimsical wallpaper. Guests at the inn are also invited to afternoon tea, which takes place in the living room or conservatory, which are both next to the main dining room. The experience is a must, and it's included with your accommodations. You're presented with an extensive tea menu. Each guest gets to choose their own variety. A collection of savory and sweet bites are presented. Each item was flavorful and delicate, but each stood on its own, and we'd happily take a full plate of each. Following tea, you can relax in your room, or like us, take the opportunity to explore the town and the inn's extensive grounds. If you're looking for something more exciting, the inn can arrange a variety of activities, including day trips and wine tastings at some of Virginia's best wineries. You're also very close to Shenandoah National Park. The town of Washington, Virginia is a collection of quaint shops and art galleries. The inn even has its own shop with a curated selection of luxury products, including items from the restaurant and the hotel. Behind the gamekeeper's cottage is a pathway that leads to the inn's garden. Guests are welcome to walk through the garden and explore. Next to the garden is a pasture with goats, sheep, and 2 llamas. The inn also has a very fancy chicken coop and some of the most gorgeous chickens I think we've ever seen. There are other gardens to explore behind the main building, and you can enjoy the serene escape. If you visit, make sure to bring some comfortable walking shoes and take the time to stroll the grounds and explore the countryside. After a walk, it's back to the room to clean up and prepare for the main event, dinner. We did opt to stop by the bar for a cocktail prior to our dining reservation, which was served in the living room. The extensive display of liquors encouraged us to get some bourbon cocktails to get started. It is good to know that the dining room does not have a dress code. They just want guests to be comfortable, but will note that most guests do wear cocktail attire. Chef Patrick quips, "Come in anything but a bathing suit." The dining room at the inn was awarded 3 Michelin stars in 2019. The first, and 5 years later, still the only one in the Washington, D.C. region. Dinner is fixed with a choice of 3 menus. The Here and Now menu, which features seasonal items. The Our Enduring Classics, which features some of the dishes the inn is best known for. And the Good Earth menu, which is vegetarian. All 3 are fixed price menus with 6 to 7 courses and are $388 per person. That does not include tax, gratuity, or drinks. If you have a dietary restriction, let them know in advance. They can accommodate some restrictions. There is also an optional and supplemental cheese course served by the inn's own cheese whiz, Cameron, and his cow, which he guides through the dining room. They're both a fixture at the inn and a favorite of repeat guests. The price for dinner is steep, but in line with what other 3 Michelin-star restaurants charge. It seems like you get to add another $100 to the price with each star. Some hotel bookings do include dinner, tax, and gratuity, but always check in advance. Their reservations team is happy to answer any questions. Our prior 2 visits were in 2018 and 2019, just before their 3rd star was awarded. Since the new distinction, the inn has expanded its dining room with a conservatory, a large enclosed atrium off the dining room. They've managed to do this without changing the feel of the experience. It seemed like there were more staff perhaps, but nothing was rushed, crowded, or busy. The dinner itself was very similar to our last experience, perhaps slightly more refined. We each went with a different menu. I had the Here and Now menu, and Trevor opting for what amounts to the normal menu, the Enduring Classics. Okay, here's where we're going to show you all of the courses, but if you're not interested in the food, feel free to skip ahead. If you're into wine, this is the place. The Inn is the recipient of Wine Spectator's Grand Award. This program honors restaurants with spectacular wine programs. The Inn has received this top distinction since 1995 and currently has over 2,000 different wine labels in its collection. They don't come cheap, but if you're looking for a rare Bordeaux or Burgundy, this is the place. Like the rest of the Inn, the kitchen is a work of art. It's renowned for its unique design and looks like it would be at home in a countryside French chateau. In fact, if you want to have dinner and a show, you can pay extra, a lot extra, to have one of the 2 dining tables in the kitchen flanking a magnificent fireplace. The kitchen was actually inspired by a kitchen in Windsor Castle. The centerpiece cooking surface and range is from France, and it sits under a spectacular brass hood. Lighting floods into the kitchen through a wall of windows that overlook one of the inn's gardens. Upon returning to our room after dinner, we found housekeeping left a small decanter of cherry cordial and 2 small cookies. In our experience, this nightcap is a tradition at the inn and part of the evening Turndown Service. Overnight guests are treated to a spectacular breakfast the next morning. A continental-style breakfast is included, but you can add an entree to make it a full breakfast if you'd like. Everything at breakfast continues the inn's over-the-top service, with a flight of fresh-pressed juices, homemade Greek yogurt, and granola, fresh fruit, and exquisite pastries. This is the included breakfast. There is an additional full breakfast that you can add for a supplement. In our experience, the full breakfast is excellent, but definitely indulgent after dinner the night before. Some hotel packages, like the one we booked, will include the full breakfast. Trevor opted for the Eggs Benedict, and I had a crispy potato pancake topped with smoked salmon, served on a salmon-themed plate. The inn doesn't phone it in at breakfast. This meal is served with the same attention to detail and level of care as dinner. The dishes are very good. Let's talk price. For our one-night stay, with dinner included, we paid just over $2,000. That includes tax and gratuity. That does not include alcohol. Now for the big question. Is the Inn at Little Washington worth the price? For a once-in-a-lifetime experience, for the sheer artistry of the food, and for the hospitality that sets a new standard, our answer is a resounding yes. It's an investment in memories and an unparalleled sensory journey. It is ultimately a unique experience. If you're a food lover, a connoisseur of luxury, or simply looking for an unforgettable escape, then the Inn at Little Washington should absolutely be on your travel bucket list. It's hard to describe just how good it is. You just have to experience it for yourself. Let us give you a few examples of just how good the service is at the inn. All of the staff will know you by name. If you're a repeat guest, the inn staff will adorn your lapel with a flower as you arrive for dinner. This indicates to all of the staff and other guests that you're a repeat customer. I had a small dietary restriction, and the staff switched out my water glass to a different style. This served as a signal to all staff to be aware. Housekeeping's attention to detail is impeccable. The staff you encounter in the bar and lobby are friendly and personable, not stuffy. The service can be high touch or more reserved based on your preference. Our rating system took off 2 points because there aren't many traditional on-site amenities. But with the new pool and spa, this will likely bring the inn up to a perfect score. Have you ever dreamed of visiting the inn at Little Washington? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel for more unique travel adventures, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next journey. Thank you for watching. We'll see you on the next adventure.